Welcome to Who Dat Wednesday, the show where we sit down with some of the up and new coming artists, as well as behind the scenes creatives that we don't often get to see. This is Who Dat Wednesday. I am your fave, Shawty, and today we're sitting down with someone who is no stranger to the DJing scene in South Africa. She has made her name as one of the finest female jocks. Welcome to Who Dat Wednesday, Nikki Newlands. Nikki Newlands, thank you so much for joining us on Who Dat Wednesday.
Pleasure, thank you for having me.
I see you got the shades on. What's happening with those
bright,
shades
girl.
today?
The future is real bright.
Love to see it, love to hear it. Okay, so you're originally from Durban,
yes,
right?
Ma'am.
And moving to Johannesburg, how has the Joburg atmosphere been and kind of just making connections in a city where you don't know many people?
It has been hard. However, I've had the most fun. I've been having the time of my life. I feel like this is such a creative hub. People are so inspiring. Everybody here is in the city to try and get somewhere and to get something, you know. To be surrounded by those type of individuals can only help you grow to, you know, the point that you're trying to get to, yeah.
I agree. So let's speak about your DJing career. So
Yes.
what made you want to break out into this male-dominated space?
I wanted to play the newer songs. I found that I used to waitress in the clubs when I was younger. And, you know, that was my first time being exposed to DJs because, you know, there wasn't the norm, you know, where I was from. So seeing people like Dimples, DJ Milkshake play at the club that I waitressed in, you know, I was like, no, man, damn, this is cool. This is so cool. And I wanted to play the newer stuff, you know. Trap was just coming onto the scene. And I'm like, that's what I want to do.
So you were like, I need to hop on that.
That's it. I just wanted to, in the beginning, all I wanted to do was play all my favorite Future songs.
Yeah.
And as I grew into music, you know, started learning about different artists, being exposed to South African music, you know, and I've just been inspired by that.
That's amazing. Yeah. And I know a lot of people talk about this industry being male-dominated, and I think it's a conversation that has been had over and over again. But what I really love about you is that not only do you talk about representing women in this space, but you actively create a space for them.
Definitely.
So a few weeks ago, you hosted an event called the City Girls Invasion.
Yes.
And you know, the lineup was filled with only female DJs. So
100%.
Miss Cosmo, Fifla, Durban Gogo. Yes. So how did the turnout of that event?
That was an amazing event actually, and we've got a residency now once every month at the same venue. You know,
for the same event, like the City Girls Invasion specifically.
I'm gonna see how to like, you know, expand on that and grow it into something, because as much as yes, I'm all for women empowerment, I don't believe in exclusion, you know. There's a lot of men that have been a contributing factor to my career. So it's only right that I myself, you know, give back, because this is an ecosystem at the end of the day, you know.
Yes.
Through other people helping me, I've managed to get better. So I need to play my part as well.
And I love that.
Thank you.
So for anyone that's watching the show tonight, what advice would you give a young female that wants to get into the space of DJing? Because it does seem difficult from the outside looking in, but it might not be as difficult as we think. So what advice would you give any young female DJ?
Right now is our time as the female. You know, the men have owned this industry for so long, and right now it's very inclusive. You know, people are willing to listen to you, to give you a chance, you know, to help you get to your goal and, you know, explore your dreams. So I would think start. You know, because that's always the hardest
yes,
thing.
To start is the hardest part.
Is the hardest part.
True.
You know? So I think once you start, and then, you know, you can take yourself on the journey of learning about music, learning how to mix, learning how to DJ. But you need to take that step and start. Yeah.
I love that. So you were talking about actually starting. So yes. I know some people don't know how to start, like where to start. Yeah. You might enjoy listening to music. You might have a long playlist with some really good songs, but DJing is a whole nother skill. It's a whole nother art. So how do you actually start? Do you go to a school for DJing? you just pick up the skill along the way?
I did go to a school. I went to, whilst I was waitressing, I found a place called Pioneer DJ Academy in Edenvale, and I went on a 3-month course. I started playing house initially, and that's where I learned the skills. However, I didn't know about virtual DJ and all of those things, and I would just advise people to use the resources that you have. I know I've said this in another interview before when another DJ was actually interviewing me, and I'm like, no, people should download virtual DJ and start from there. And he was like, man, don't advise people to do that, you need authentic skills. But
don't you pick that up along the way?
Exactly. And sometimes the resources might not be there for you to be able to learn on CDJs and whatever, but you have a laptop at home, you have access to a computer in your house, collect music and teach yourself on virtual DJ, watch YouTube videos, and pick up certain things, put a mix together. And I think eventually when you do have the resources to play on CDJs, you can do that and further your craft,
And I think this whole industry is about using your resources, doing research, YouTube videos. You can literally learn how to do anything by searching it on YouTube.
Definitely, and people should, equip themselves with knowledge, and research, because this is also a very cutthroat industry,
True.
There's a lot of exploitation and whatever, and if you don't equip yourself with the skills and the knowledge, you definitely will be taken advantage of.
Yeah, that's very true. So moving away from the DJing side, I heard that you have some music on the way, so tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes.
We are excited.
I actually have an alter ego that people don't know about that's about to come out.
Who's that? Who
soon.
that?
She goes by the name of Trap Money.
Okay.
So Trap Money.
So that's like your rapper name.
You have to find out.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. I've got an alter ego coming out, and the alter ego is the way that I'll be releasing a lot of my music.
And we're ready for that. We're so excited.
It's exciting for me as well, because I know I say that I'm shy, and then people will be like, Nikki, no, you shy.
Yeah, even you telling me that you shy, and I'm like, girl, you shy.
So there's certain parts of me that I've never known how to express before, because where I come from, I don't come from a musical background, My parents, yes, played music in the house, but nobody was a singer, nobody was an artist. I never knew that it's possible to achieve success through music. So now that now that I've been in Joburg and I've been discovering, like the hub. This is a hub of creativity, basically.
It is.
So I've now started to come out of my shell. Music has really helped me build on my confidence.
And we can't wait to see what Trap Money has to offer.
Yes.
Okay, so to wrap up our interview here on Who Dat Wednesday, we have a few games that we play.
Okay.
And I think these games will kind of bring out that trap money that we're trying to see.
Girl.
Okay?
Let's go.
Okay, so the first game that we have is called Song Association.
All right.
So basically how this works is that I have a word and I'm going to give you a word, right? And you have 10 seconds to sing a song with that word in it.
Okay.
So you have to sing. That's the catch.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready? Warm up the vocal cords and all of that. Okay, so can we get 10 seconds on the clock? So the timer will start as soon as I say the first word.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. The first word is hold.
Let me hold you down for a minute. I don't even know the words to the song.
But as long as you said the word, Okay. 1 point for you. We got one in the bag. Okay. The next word is jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle now. Hey.
Here's Trap Money coming out now.
Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle now.
Hey. Okay. You got that one. The second last word is forever.
Want this forever, man. Ever, man. Ever. Mr. West is in the building. Okay. I used to have hood dreams. Big and big.
You got it. You got it. Here's a little bit of trap money. Okay, so the last and final word is woman.
Oof, no, that's a bad
woman. Okay, time is up. Was that difficult?
Yeah,
I think you're overthinking it.
No, so the popular ones that I know are we've cancelled that person. So I wasn't about to come out and sing that one.
Who that? Okay, so the second game that we're gonna play is called Think Fast.
Okay.
So the point of this game is for you to not think about the questions too much.
Okay.
So you're gonna have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as you can.
Okay.
There's no right or wrong answer, just answer immediately what comes to mind. Okay, are you ready? 30 seconds on the clock. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Why are we late for brunch?
Sleeping.
What's the German word for potato chip? Anything, you can literally say anything. Okay, moving on. What does Brenda look like?
Fire.
Laugh without smiling.
I feel like I need to do the action.
Okay, whisper your darkest secret.
They dark, they bad. They're bad, they're hectic.
Why did you eat my toothpaste?
Hungry.
What rhymes with umbrella?
Illa.
Why? Why is there so much meat in the dustbin?
Trash.
And time is up. Okay. No, the point is for you to not think about it too much.
Yes.
Let go, let loose, say the wildest thing.
And from an overthinker,
we were trying to test that, you know? So you answered 8 questions, which is good. You're on the leaderboard right now, so you're in second place at
Who's
this
in
point.
First place?
First place is DJ Savvy.
Man, he's got more experience.
He has 10. So that's quite far.
Okay.
All right, well, that wraps up the interview for today. Thank you so much for joining us on Who Dat Wednesday.
Thank
We
you,
had
Mama.
so much fun.
I've had an amazing time.
It's been fun. Okay, but can we take off the shades so we can see who that?
I mean, I'm cute though.
You cute, whatever.
Hey, that's good.
Well, thank you for joining us on Who Dat Wednesday.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you so much for everyone who tuned into today's interview. Please don't forget to hashtag Who Dat Wednesday. Spread this all over your social media platforms. Like, subscribe, and do the right thing. I'm Shawty, and I'm signing out.